God, the trooper is still alive. I'm amazed. Tell me, how does it feel to almost be decapitated? Casualty rate, and they pulled for an evacuation party. You might have seen a lot of the casualties boarded on the station. How do you feel about your deployment down here on the front lines? Do you think we've gotten this in the bag now that we've learned from our mistakes in the previous Legion Force?
I got something to say.
That wasn't me. That was someone else.
What? Who was it? Was it you?
That was me. Yes.
You all
I
look
had
the
some
same,
buddies
I'm
that
sorry.
deployed on that last deployment. Lost their lives. Tired of this arachnid scum. And we need to get that goddamn brain bug because frankly I find an intelligent bug offensive. And we're gonna school up those fuckers. Hell yeah,
Right,
brother.
now, speaking of bug intelligence...
Yeah, good bugissy.
What is a
Ready
bugussy?
to proceed.
What is a bugussy? I don't understand. What? So,
Indeed.
Viewers, I've been hearing
Indubitably
interesting chatter among the
Alright,
troopers in the
alright, there we
dropship.
go.
They're speaking to me about bugussy, and it's
Hey, open the
perplexing,
doors,
to say
open the
the
doors.
least.
I want to see the view. Open the door.
Open the doors.
Just get sucked into space.
That would have been funny.
Is this
Wanna
door
let you guys
supposed to be
know?
open?
Please go get trade
I'm in
tables
the back.
because
This
we're
is
about to
shit.
go head on into some plasma.
He's a great shot, Bobo. He's a great shot
I've never seen so much plasma come flying at an aircraft.
Thing, so you probably want to turn it off. Anybody who's playing music.
We would jump out. We're gonna die.
Wait, you said jump out?
Hey, make sure, troopers, hold F if you want to enable your federal uplink. That's F for federal uplink.
No.
I saw somebody in it right here, man! Salute that man! Oh, another one! Salute him!
I think we lost at least 2 from that.
Did we actually?
Yes,
Yeah.
I saw them.
Oh my god, did they just fucking spiral out to nowhere?
They just flew out, man. They were launched from a
All right.
Jump for the plasma. Holy shit,
So,
the plasma.
why are we shaking up here?
Come on, pilot.
It's
What
just
are
the
you doing?
turbulence from entering
Okay,
in
so
lower
ladies
atmosphere or
and
something.
gentlemen, we may be heading into the heart of the battle. We're gonna cut to commercial because that didn't happen. But that doesn't mean we can't enjoy a little ticklish delight along the way. Introducing Tickle
Holy
Biscuits, the
shit,
ultimate
that
combat
plasma
snack that will
almost hit
tickle
us.
your taste buds and lighten the mood amidst the chaos of war.
Are we supposed to be this vertical?
Holy
my
shit.
Now you might be wondering what makes
Oh,
these
never
biscuits
mind,
so
we're good.
special.
I like this.
It's the perfect
This
blend
is
of
the good
crispy
way.
goodness and a secret ingredient that guarantees a
go down
burst
like
of
a
laughter with every bite. These biscuits are so
Pilot was just
irresistibly
showing off.
ticklish
We
that
got
they'll
plasma
land you
coming
even giggling in the face.
Alright, I mean,
Excuse
go
me,
straight
medic
down.
to your left of me.
We're at an altitude of 1700 and we can
On
go
the left.
straight down.
Oh
Oh my god, we're gonna get hit by plasma.
You're on the other
dead.
side. You see a blue element and troglodyte on your side.
Let's drop like ODST.
Alright, you know that's fine. Have any of you troopers enjoyed in the delights of Capri Suns or Tickle Biscuits?
Capri Suns for the win.
Have you had the brand new Bug Blast or Rico Rush flavors?
And the kiwi
No,
flavor.
I like the Anchor Tangerine.
Tangerine is a favorite of mine as well.
Hey, we got a hopper on us.
Dog,
I
why
don't know
the
what you're
fuck
talking
are you
about.
straight down?
Oh my god, who's doing that? Who's pulling their cock out?
Hey, pull up.
That's
Pull
not
up.
the standard
200
issue
meters,
protocol.
200 meters.
Put that thing away, because I think we're landing soon.
The enemy cannot push a button if you disable his hand. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, that looks like a
We're at
mountain.
86, 45.
That
We're gonna
looks
hit
like
a
a big
mountain.
old
Oh
mountain.
shit, we're gonna clip the mountain. Woo!
Oh, I don't think. Oh, that was good.
So,
We're not
65.
dead, so our pilot is very good.
No.
Okay.
All right, drop right here. Come on, turn around.
All right.
Drop right here.
Alright, remember, hold the F for the federal upping.
Altitude is at 60,
Not yet, boys. Not yet.
50.
Alright,
50.
troopers, listen.
You pitch it
Let's
to
do it.
0,
There's a
1.
bomb
Roll
outside, so
0, 1.
not to get out.
30.
The only good dog is a
Yeah.
dead.
Get up.
You're at 30.
Get up. Get ready to go. Get ready.
5 seconds to drop.
You land inside.
Red
4,
light.
3, 2,
Green light, green light.
One.
Green
All right,
light.
go. We're deploying. Go. Main doors are open. The troopers are deploying. Oh shit! There's Hunter Monlord! Oh, they're snatching troopers up.
Shoot him! I have become one with the Viking.
Jesus Christ!
I am now not one with the Viking.
Cover me, cover me, cover me.
Push it up. Get a line.
Form a line.
Get a shot of that dropship right there, flying in front with the troopers firing.
Right.
So right now, viewers, as the NATO is involved in the deafening roar of war fills the air. The troopers clad in their Adidas-sponsored Kevlar and ballistic vests. Adrenaline pumping through their veins. And as you can see, the sky is once again ablaze with explosions. I'm not sure why we decided to come fight out in the nighttime once again. Oh my god, there's hopper bullets everywhere. Oh shit. Oh fuck. There's hopper bullets everywhere. We're in a terrible situation right now. My voice is starting to fade, viewers. I am terrified right now, but the troopers must work together, covering each other's backs. The camaraderie and trust is a must on the front lines down here. And oh my god, the arachnids are all around. We gotta get out of here, Cameraman. We gotta move back. Fall back to the bunker, get into the bunker and seal the doors. God, the doors aren't locked. They're coming inside. Oh, it's on.
ODST Halo fan, you're perfect for this. Jump, you're made for this. Don't worry, he's ODST, he's made for this.
We're orbital bombardment, boys. Come on now.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me in game? Hello.
Yeah.
My mic working now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's finally working.
I'm gonna test out the jumpsuits.
Wait, they're not working. They're a prototype.
Thanks.
Say something that's badass. Let me see, what can I say?
I joined looking for the approval my father never gave me as a child.
It'll take the pole and the balls.
Love you.
Daddy, chill.
You hold me.
Hold me. Hold me, Jack.
If we all jump together, surely one of us will survive as landing on top of the rest of the bodies, right?
Okay, you want me to watch the second wave?
Should we all get in a straight line and then jump one at a time?
Yeah, I'm dead.
Are they coming back? Can anybody see them down there?
Yeah, they're coming back,
I can't
don't worry.
see them.
I total one of them.
It's so far.
Alright, hold on.
So,
Excuse me.
don't-
Can any of you troopers tell me about the
Because
paratrooper?
it took me about 5 minutes.
Can you tell me about the
about
paratrooper division
15
that's here?
minutes, actually, to get
I've
down.
heard that you have jump
To
packs
fall?
on your feet.
Yep. I think it was like 10 or
Yeah,
15
we're
minutes.
doing our part.
Then I just went to camera mode and I said, fuck it. And I spawned at a hab.
Can any of you troopers tell me about how you feel about the front
What
lines?
hab?
I've heard that the first wave also got slaughtered again on day 2 here on Klendathu. A horrible,
It was a
horrible
bad
story.
landing.
Bad landing. Was the pilots at fault?
No.
Yes.
I think the aircraft
Was tacticianary
malfunctioned.
work?
No, it
Yeah,
was
something like that.
because
definitely
we did
both.
it at nighttime again. It was a nighttime
Yeah,
You
I
lied to
know.
us,
again.
by the way.
mentioned that
I'd like
to
an
the higher-ups.
explanation.
They didn't listen to me.
Well, this is night 2 of
How
the
do you feel about
invasion.
the current battle?
Constipated.
We've lost 2 waves of troops.
It's
we
a
haven't
clusterfuck.
Constipated.
Our
Not an
pilots are just hanging out and they're not here to pick us
Yeah,
up.
our
and we're
pilots
just
are
all
role
circle
playing
jerking.
a little too
I
hard.
saw your old cameraman, Carrot, get cut in
Who
half on
said that?
top
Hold
of
on.
Ridge.
Who said that? Who said role-playing too hard? It's a very unusual situation that the tacticianary work of
The
our
fucking
higher-ups
ships couldn't
believed
land
would
on
be a
that
great
open
idea to
ground
send
down
us
there.
down here
I
not only
don't
once, but twice
they're
with
gonna be
no
able to land
equipment
in here.
other than flares and flare guns, which the commanding officers I've seen have not even utilized.
Spamming
decision
my
is-
flashlight, but they keep going up higher and higher. What the fuck are they doing?
They're
I'm not
malfunction,
sure.
bro. Faulty engineering.
So So the decision to send them in the heart of the night without proper night vision equipment is seen by many as a grave oversight. The absence of this essential gear puts the lives at an unnecessary risk. Yet, even in this dire situation, the troopers press on, relying on their training instincts in the hope of a quick end to their lives or mission. The Adidas-sponsored Kevlar, while offering commendable protection for the troopers here, can only do so much in the face of unseen enemies lurking in the shadows and underneath the sand.
There's your ammo.
Yes.
They have very specific explosion.
Oh, there's the dropship. The fleet is finally coming back to bring the bus down for the troopers to
telling you
face
guys,
Archie.
it's got a faulty engine on it. It's not going to be able to land.
Oh,
The problem is that
There's a second one.
Damn, y'all.
Yo, the guy, that's
I don't think he's got a co-pilot.
That
to let
guy's
him
drunk
know.
behind the wheel, dude. That's a DUI.
You're a DUI.
Whoa, man.
Wait a minute.
Cameraman, let's get a shot of the troglodyte in the aircraft up above. No, over there, that one.
There's two of them.
Are there?
So as the troopers take to the sky, their fate is intertwined with the skills of a pilot who navigates through the horrible skies of Klendathu. Not all pilots are created equal, as you can see. Some have garnered a reputation for their less than stellar flying abilities. There is a pilot there I see who is only certified to fly forklifts. Yes, you've heard correctly. How this individual is...
Oh, don't shoot the ship.
Anyway, how this individual found themselves at the helm of an aircraft and with the lives of 40 troopers...
He was drunk.
I don't even understand.
Drunken pilot, guys. Come on, guys. Drunken pilot. Whoa.
It's safe.
He had it, man.
Come on, Byron.
Now picture this. Amidst the chaos and danger, the pilot is casually sipping on what these capturers fondly refer to as a road soda. Yes, a beverage of questionable origin, cleverly disguised as a nondescript taste. Making wonder if they're trying to calm their nerves or animal excitement.
Here we go. Second wave. Second time's a charm.
This is the drunken one.
Hey, how are you doing?
Let's go. Yeah, we got this time.
Shit.
Am I going to the troglodyte?
That
one? Actually, cover flights. It'll be fine.
That's even worse.
Alright.
Hey, where those Cooper at?
No, I know.
Have buddies.
Oh, it's bad and worse.
I think we'll leave Fenrir to do his thing.
Alright, dropship's full.
I don't trust Fenrir's pilot.
I think we're pretty full.
So right now we're flying with the pilot who is built like a scrotum that had a stroke, as quoted by one of the cap troopers here. He's drinking a road soda in the top of his cabin.
Hey, we're at full capacity.
Oh, do we have the recorder in that thing?
I don't know how many more people can actually fit.
Battery critical.
God, my throat is dying, Cameraman.
Okay,
He doesn't miss a detail.
good luck, fellas. We're about to
Make you
take off.
famous and ruin your career, all in one night.
What? So, can any of you troopers tell me
We
about
are
how you
taking
feel
off.
being in the hands of a pilot who is built like an orangutan that's being herded around with cat trees?
At least he was able to
Do you
land.
feel safe?
There are 27 people.
Evaporated.
Yeah, 27 lives that are under the control of a forklift operator who's
26.
drinking a road soda.
He was killed in the
Now,
first
do
wave.
tell me, Cameraman, I haven't actually
Who's
gotten a
in
lot of
squad
inquiries
one?
and
Who
statements
wants to
from
be
you. How do
squad
you feel
leader?
about the front lines?
He'll be a squad leader.
Hey, open the door. I can't see shit out of this thing.
I'm having a lot of fun.
Give it to
I'm not
the-
opening the door. We are in
give
high
it to
altitude.
Don
Keep your mouth
Corleone's
shut.
Squad leader.
You don't get it in flight.
I'm trying to protect myself from the Bogusi Grippin or whatever it was those troopers were talking about. I'm not really sure I want to encounter that, so I'm keeping my microphone here in my safekeeping area.
There's one other medic here. Sweet.
Boys.
Minecraft villager in my ship? No way.
Good thing we recovered footage.
Right. Right,
Everybody,
absolutely.
hold on F. We're about to
One
hit some
second.
plasma.
Hey,
Hold
you
on
on the
F.
right of me. How do you feel about normally the fact that people who are sitting closest to the door die immediately?
I'm feeling lucky today.
I let everybody run off first, then I go.
I'm no longer feeling lucky.
Right, of course, I guess it's a brave statement to make.
Surely this time we won't die.
Now, do any troopers have any fears, inquiries, or statements to make to the
damn
Federal
it, River
Network
Rat, you
Directive?
have
Anything at
betrayed me.
all? Any statements?
Betrayed the fucking.
Yes, anytime you're here writing, displaying, just hold F.
Oh, nice. That
Oh
place
yeah,
is
also,
swarming with
troopers,
bugs.
if
Do
any
not
of you
get
want
out.
to connect to the Federal Network Directive, make sure you hold F to connect to the Federal uplink. Do
We've
your
already
part.
lost 2. We've lost 2 people. We're down to 25.
That's fine. This is how you root out the good, the brave, and the strong from the unintelligent and the dumb.
I see secure. I'm looking at secure. We're above.
What are you talking
level.
about? Secure what? What? Is this trooper delusional? Do you have glaucoma or something? Or psychosis? What?
Get a radio
You
down
see that?
path.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, shit. Push F. Everybody,
Oh,
press
that
F.
guy's dead.
F, let's
Get
go.
ready.
Whatever.
Ready.
Landing, guys.
Link up, FedNet.
Let's go, 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 go.
Popped out a little bit earlier than I should have.
Oh god.
Remember your training.
I got fucking, like, my spine's just crushed into a pulp, so I'm dead. No, I'm dead, like, not recoverable dead. Yeah, get somebody to put a beacon down, like, need, so try to get somebody to put a beacon, okay, there's one. Alright, I'll be spawned in a second.
Get the hell up, There's a horse. Shovels.
Build. Here they come.
Get in the tower,
All right, where are you? Camera operator? Oh shit! Lock the door. Lock the app. My goodness, camera operator, where you at? I can't get up. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we are on the front lines when every trooper safety is of utmost importance. And speaking of safety, let's take a moment to talk about our remarkable innovation.
Get your ass to the top of the tower.
Jesus Christ.
So I'm gonna leave some ammo here for any troopers that need some ammo right now, because I guess I can't place it. Never mind, you're on your own, troopers. I'm not licensed to place ammo. We're gonna climb up to the top because I'm getting a little claustrophobic and it's dark. Get out of the way! Oh God, my spine is dislocated. All right, I'll slowly make my way up here. Goodness gracious. Oh my God, the commanding officer has just been taken away. I don't know who's the next in command, but most likely they'll promote somebody who is the next officer. Oh, there he is, and he's dead. How do you feel about your commanding officer that was just taken away and died on the initial drop here on Klendathu? That's a fair statement to make, I suppose. How about the rest of you? Oh! Oh! Oh!
You're the luckiest man alive.
Oh, shit, Jesus Christ!
He got stuck on a pole.
How did you survive?
Jeez.
Somebody place machine gun. Place machine gun.
Maybe we shouldn't be in this tower. Alright. So viewers right now, Klendathu and oh shit, my camera operator saved the camera! Oh my God, he's gone.
This is gonna be the longest day.
Great.
Oh wow, this sounds like a fun
So
place.
viewers, right now, never mind. We'll swap to the helmet cam. So, listeners, as you've seen, the camera operator is probably screaming in agony as the hopper is taking him away and eating his flesh as he's being carried off at an incredible height. So right now, viewers, as we face our demise, I'd like to do another sponsorship once again for Capri Sun Roaring Waters. Quench your thirst on the planet of Klendathu. Who needs friends when you can have a fantastical fruity pouch filled with electrolytes and protein? We milk the Tanker Tangerine flavored Capri Sun directly from, oh my God. I'm actually getting a little nervous, troopers. Are we gonna be okay?
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay. Oh! Ah! Oh God!
Alright, well I got taken away by a hopper. Nah, it's fine. I think I have my shadow play on, but it's not the same as having a camera operator watch it happen.
Up on the tower. Spawn back.
Guys, go to
Show
machine
on
gun.
this thing doesn't get hit by the artillery. It should
I
be.
can't see fucking shit.
Should be okay.
I'm trying to place a machine gun.
Viewers,
We're getting some fucking green.
sorry about that, viewers. I was taken away, and
Wait, back up.
unfortunately the hopper bug dropped me, and all I had
Come on.
happen was I smashed my entire spine. My whole spinal column is.
Hey, guys, here, guys. Just ammo back right here. Right above you.
Still walks.
Oh, wait, her might disappear. God damn it.
However, it's only going to be an irreparable damage that's never going to go away. Now, I'm in a lot of pain, and I know it doesn't sound like it, but I feel the cold of death knocking at my door. I can feel my skin starting to pale, and it's fortunate that none of the medics here decided to give me any kind of opiates or some kind of pain reliever, but that's okay. One of them handed me a Tic Tac and told me it was
I got him.
Adderall, but it didn't really help me with anything, and I know it was a sugar pill. He was trying to placebo affect me, and so Motrin, I don't need Motrin. We don't.
All right, guys,
Motrin is something from pre-hegemonial
It's
war.
calm
We
down.
don't
Get
use
this ammo box
Motrin.
down.
I'm getting down.
Get this ammo box up. Get this ammo box
Oh
up.
my god! Coming back again. Oh my god, the plasma! That plasma is getting dangerously close.
We need fucking more rockets up here. Okay, alright. Now I can work
There's
with
another hopper bug right now coming for the troopers down below.
Keep the bugs off of me.
Alright, so troopers, can you tell me about the hopper bugs? While we almost face our demise, which is almost inevitable.
Throw your grenades down there. Throw your grenades down there.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves in the midst of a relentless struggle right there.
Against zoom to spot hives.
We use this relentless struggle against the arachnid menace. Here on the front lines, the hopper bugs have been giving our troopers quite the challenge.
Does anybody
These agile creatures that leap from the cliffs and glide down and pick up troopers down here on the front lines have snatched a lot of our primary officers off the ground. It's very indicative of the intelligence of the arachnids down here. I believe that there's some kind of bug down here that thinks. It's strange that they're picking off our officers and our specialized troopers with M3, or sorry, not M3s, M45
grenade? Big boomer. Big boomer.
Plasma is mighty. So is the arachnid. Oh shit.
Shit, was that the cameraman?
Who was that?
No.
Take it.
That was
Oh,
the
cameraman.
Well, R.I.P.
Now,
Somebody shoot him.
I'd like to inquire with some of you troopers. How do some of you feel about negotiations with the arachnids? What do we think about the idea of that? I've heard some troopers on other people. Oh, what?
Because of the border now!
Where's Emma?
Excuse me, I'm watching out. You there on the wall here, shooting the arachnids down there. How do you feel about the 95% casualty rate on day 2 here on Klendathu? I don't know why we came back, but it's been horrifying for me, at least.
Hey, we're holding them.
Alright, that's fine. He's a bit of a quiet man.
We're gonna take that hill.
Dropping in supplies.
Which hill are we talking about? There's a lot of
Dropping in
hills.
some ammo right
We're gonna
now.
take
Alright, we're gonna move out of the way. I'm gonna go.
Here you guys go. Ammo supplies.
Alright, get that
Look
hopper.
at the scoreboard, baby.
Hopper. My god, the hoppers are ripping apart before Viking drops it. Fortunately, oh my god, that arachnid.
Hey, get up on the tower. Get up on the tower.
Shit.
Hey, north.
Oh, there's a fucking thing.
Hey, get on.
God damn it, cameraman guy. Just shoot this thing that's right here, my goodness. Don't worry, I'll get you up, Sorry, medic, I gotta save my camera operator. Excuse me, trooper, I gotta get my buddy. Gotta get the footage.
Get those guns up.
Having a little bit of difficulty, there we go.
Forge, get on this machine gun.
Oh yeah, if you can get my camera operator up, that'd be great. So,
Forge, get on the machine gun.
Bro, get on or off the ladder, dude.
I need someone on this MG in the tower.
Bro.
I got another MG up in this tower.
So, viewers,
Got that.
right now, I've been informed by Fleet Command right now that,
listen, we need to mount, we gotta go over that hill to the southwest. They're coming right over that hill. There's gotta be a hive
viewers,
right over that
we're gonna
hill.
move down here. I don't want to interrupt their communication and dialogue up there, so we're gonna get over here really quick. Footage of, oh shit, okay.
Yeah, guys, I'm
climb up this wall here.
In the north. I'm trying as best as I can.
244, we gotta push that hill. There's a hive right behind it.
There's another hopper bug coming.
Let's go. On me, on me.
So right now, oh,
We've got the
get up
fucking
here.
initiative on me.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we've just received crucial information from Fleet Command. It appears that 3 nearby divisions are urgently calling for evacuation from the battlefronts of Klendathu right now. The situation on the ground has become increasingly dire. And the Federation is making strategic decisions to... Oh my goodness. Is making strategic decisions right now to get our comrades out there. It's disheartening to hear that our comrades in arms are forced to retreat. We must remember that the Federation operates on a global scale. A galactic scale, my goodness. The war effort demands adaptability and strategic maneuvering. Oh my god, they're ripping the walls down. Okay, the arachnids are a little antsy trying to get to me right now. Divisions right now, in need of assistance elsewhere will join the ranks of the other troopers that are back on stations. We're hoping that we can actually get them to reintegrate with our troopers down here because we've had 70% casualty rate down here. It's decreased from the 97% casualty rate of the initial drop since we've gotten the fortification set up, but it's still very hectic, and we've had a lot of casualties. And we need to get some reinforcements as soon as we can. But as you can see in the sky, the plasma bug are still raining supreme in the air and sneaking out a lot of our DR4 Viking dropships down here. As troopers, it's our duty to adapt to ever-changing circumstances and face new challenges head on. While it might seem daunting right now to lose the support of nearby divisions, we must remain steadfast in our mission down here on our front. We are the frontline defenders, and our resolve cannot waver. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get some Capri Sun pouring waters to quench my thirst because my throat is dying. Talking for quite a while. So give me a second. I'm gonna use the restroom. We gotta do a smoke break, get some stock footage, use bathroom, what you need to do, because I need to take a moment to get a breather. What's up? Gotcha. Alright, be right back. Yeah, that's the problem is like I have to look above you to look forward. It's easy to forget because I like instinctively want to look at who I'm talking to or the camera, but yeah, I'll try to adjust that. Give me a second. Get footage, do what you need to do.
How much action here in the southwest? Let's get the tower on the other side.
Thanks, dude.
Hello? Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Right here. Yes, Muffin Room. I'm sitting here on the front lines of a bunch of nonsense on the ground. There's a bunch of sand everywhere, fences and troopers that are running around in complete and utter disarray. Like a bunch of monkeys that have no idea how to work with fire. Alright, so right now, viewers, sorry about the delay there. We're going to move up here. I'm going to still be talking to you, but we just lost the previous camera operator. He was horribly mauled to death by a bunch of these disgusting, gross monstrosities. A very honorable cameraman indeed. The footage was fortunately still recovered, but right now I've got a brand new camera operator, and as you can see right now, We have Viking dropships. Oh my God, he just slammed into a rock. My goodness, I'm not sure if that dropship pilot is dying or dead, or maybe they got shot by plasma. I'm a little confused of their aerodynamics up there, but that's okay. We're gonna go and move back over to here. Maybe they'll figure that out. Sometimes driving the DR4 Viking dropships are a nuisance at times. Is this Marauder occupied? Excuse me. Marauder pilot of the Babar, Marauder, excuse me. What's it like being a pilot? Alright, that's okay. Seems a little quiet. Alright, that's fine. We're gonna go jump over here and see if we can get some intro dialogue with some troopers on the wall down here on the front lines of Klendathu. It seems like they managed to hear a visit on Klendathu right now.
Get that over there.
Whatsoever. So right now we've managed to get a good position set down. I'm curious about this trooper here on this MG. Excuse me, trooper. What can you tell me about the front lines and the casualties we've rostered down here? Any of you troopers have any inquiries at all? My goodness, everybody's a little quiet. I'd recommend some of you turning up your voice input if you can. I'm gonna actually turn up my actual volume though.
Guys, both northeast.
All right, so we've got a lot of arachnids coming from apparently the northeast. I'm not sure which direction that is. I'm not a navigator or a geographer.
I need another gunner up here.
Excuse me. Excuse me, trooper. Where are you from?
I'm coming. Hey, I need another gunner in the tower.
You don't speak? As you can see, some of the troopers down here suffer from severe psychosis and trauma, especially after you've seen a lot of your friends die in front of your eyes. Even though he may be weary, he's still a brave trooper fighting in the front lines. Oh my God, as you can see, the tactical air control fighters have been bombarding the regions down here with napalm and, Minister, my God, a lot of dropships as well. Get a shot up there, the aircraft. Probably barely see it. Viewers, I'm sorry, it's a little dark out here. I'm not sure why we decided to come down here and fight on the front lines at night, but Command believed that this would be the most viable way to go down on the front line. Oh, shit. Oh, God, he's coming for me. Oh, God. Cameraman,
I got you, Cooper.
Run over here to the hill on the left side and see if we can get some dialogue in with some of these vehicles.
Oh, shit.
Crew? Yeah, crew. Sorry about that. My dialogue, vocabulary are all over the place. All right, I don't know what he thinks that's. My God. All right, don't. Still here. I haven't died or had a heart attack or anything like the last guy. Oh my God, there's a large wave of arachnids that seem to be swarming over there. Oh my God, the plasma bugs are bombarding the region and there are hopper bugs coming in. Get a shot of that trooper right now getting swooped up. Oh my God, he is most likely going to die. Jesus Christ. Man, they just managed to save him. Normally a lot of our troopers do what's called mercy. We bestow the liberty and mercy upon allies.
Oh shit.
Yes, I got ammo for you. Hold on.
Oh, you have ammo?
Oh my god!
Is that the cameraman?
Well, I guess he doesn't need ammo anymore. Hold on.
Okay, we gotta fall
God!
out.
Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Jesus! Set camera footage!
Rush him.
What are you doing here?
God. Here's some ammo, trooper. Take this ammunition and use it. I gotta get my fucking camera operator back up. Shit! Ah! Ah! Help me! Help me! Fuck! God damn it!
Fall back.
No! I gotta get the footage! This is important!
Cooper, come here.
No, the
There's
camera
no footage.
operator!
You guys up fast.
It's just dead.
No, you don't understand!
For the past 30 minutes.
Is this you? Are you this one? Oh, you're behind me. Oh, you're alive. I don't care who that is then.
Just keep me covered.
But viewers, let's not forget about dark irony that permeates these battlefields. The very notion of war, with its grand narratives of heroism and glory, is nothing but a veil that masks the grim reality of death and destruction. We find ourselves entangled in a vicious cycle where violence begets violence, and the cost paid in lives is immeasurable. Archie has no morale, no emotion, and no empathy. Oh my god, what happened to that Marauder? Let's get some dialogue in with that. Oh! Oh, fuck! Oh, there's a tanker! Fuck! Oh my god, viewers, there's a tanker bug! Oh! Ah!
They're very large desert people. They have a very hard caravan. About it.
Right! How do we take them down? That works. Oh my god, I'm being ripped apart. That's what you get for building garbage out of cardboard and calling it an armored LAV. Alright, fantastic. So right now, as you can see, viewers, there are explosions and death all around us. The disorienting disarray of chaos and combat fills the air. Oh! Oh, my spine!
Cooper, quit standing in the middle of the road.
Sorry about that.
We're so
A lot of
spread.
people like to mess with the camera operators. It's not as easy of a task as you think it would be.
Hey, River Rat,
Alright,
get
so
your ass
viewers,
back here.
despite
You're
it all,
bleeding
there
out
is
of
a
your
glimmer
breath.
of hope. It is in the collective spirits of those who fight, defy the odds and refuse to surrender to despair. It is in the bonds forged amidst the chaos, the unwavering camaraderie that emerges in the face of unimaginable adversity.
Hey, wait up for the rest of the people. Wait up for more troops. Wait up for more troops.
Excuse me, what can you tell me about fighting on the front lines as a medical officer? What are the casualty rates looking like here on Klendathu?
Oh, we're spread thin and we're fucking disorganized, man. Look at this. We're being cut down.
Right, I've heard that in the quadrant of 2142B,
we haven't moved in
there is the... Right, I've heard that we've had a lot of casualties in other regions of Klendathu. They actually just ordered a retreat in one of the other regions back there after a horrible massacre. But fortunately, it seems like right now we're having a bit of a success down here on the front lines.
We need leadership.
Another hopper.
Oh my god. I've never seen a hopper bug take an entire nuclear shell to the face and still manage to keep flying. That's very interesting to me to see how well and heavily armored they are. But believe it or not, viewers, that's why hopper bugs are not actually called flyers. They hop because they're way too overweight from their heavy carapace. My God, some of the troopers are a little too focused in battle, but I fully understand they need to be fully focused, determined, and fighting against the disgusting monstrosities known as Archie. At least that's what the camp troopers have been telling me that they are called. Let's see if we can get over here and
get the high ground.
Hide inside.
Alright, I'll hop in the gunner. Incoming.
Never mind.
Excuse me.
Hey, there's the objective. Northeast.
Can any of you troopers tell me right now about the narrative of the battle right now? Does victory look like it's in our grasp. Anybody at all? Do we know how the situation's going? I don't know about the command structure. I haven't found it many for a while.
Push up, let's go. We got hives in sight. Rock,
is that you?
Work.
My goodness, it's such it's hard to tell who's who. Oh, that's fine.
We gotta push,
We gotta blow up the hives around the objective.
Wait.
Make it there.
Wait.
Ammo bag. Anybody got an ammo bag?
Move up, get on
Fuck! Jesus Christ!
Damn, dude, they're thick as fuck. I gotta kill some bugs. They don't give you like a reporter issue pistol or anything? Like, what the fuck is this?
I'm not. They used to give us rounds. They used to give us 2 rounds. We had 1 round for the cameraman and 1 for the ammo bag. I might have one. Hold on.
So easy. Just shoot them in the nerve stem.
Yes, above the glottal chamber and beneath the
Conspiracy raised by our government.
Who said that?
In line.
Lock that man.
I said that. We're executed immediately. Kill that medic right there. That medic.
You don't have the authority.
You must be one of those. Be one of those guys that sleep with the bugs. Disgusting.
We've got to move up.
Horrifying.
To either destroy those fucking. Holy shit.
So if you put it really quick and pretend that didn't happen. So ladies and gentlemen, even in the midst of this relentless chaos, it seems there's always room for a sponsor. So hold on tight as we bring you a message from our fearless sponsor, Bug Bar Crunch Carapace Snacks. It's a really big mouthful for some reason. When you're knee deep in the bug guts and the world around you is crumbling, what better way to fuel your fighting spirit than with the Bug Bar Crunch Carapace Snack? Man, could have come up with a better name.
Reloading.
Made from the finest quality bug carapace and infused with a secret blend of tanker bug fluid. And maybe carapace, I think that's what they're putting in there. These snacks are guaranteed to keep you energized and ready for action. Man, I'm gonna need to get a crease on after this. So whether you're battling arachnid hordes or trying to survive another day on this war-torn planet, or being a medic who's trying to do the fucking booty bounce behind my camera, try a Bug Bar Crunch Carapace Snack. Alright, oh my god, those plasmas are getting a little close. We're gonna want to move away from there. Yeah, let me check really quickly. 1 second.
We're spread too thin. Yeah. As I told you earlier, we have no leadership.
So, can we get that psychic in here? So right now, here's as you can see, the M11 Babylon Marauder right now, oh my god.
Battery low.
Hurry up and reset! Fuck!
Quit moving! Quit moving! Damn.
Hurry up and fucking reset, god damn it!
So folks, right now it seems we stumbled upon a rather peculiar sight.
If we don't get this thing up,
the chaos of the battlefield
there's
here,
only 2 of us. Okay, where'd you guys come from? Stay together.
Now I know what you're thinking. Did the bugs do this? Was it an explosion? No, my friends, this is a good old case of, poor piloting skills. This here is a prime example of the wonders of technology gone haywire. Oh wow, it seems like we've got the, Games and Theory Division PsyOps officer.
Stay together, stay together.
With telekinesis. Fantastic work. Excuse me, M11 Babylon Marauder pilot, can you tell us about what it's like to be a pilot? How could one join up and be a pilot of a Marauder, such a beautiful piece of equipment? Excuse me. You up there, Marauder.
Yes, I'm gonna look it after the construction supply.
Alright, well that's okay. As you can see, the Marauder's a little loud. Oh my god. Get a shot of that. God, he's confused. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, we're getting some loud, oh my god, there's a queen that just emerged in the center of our base right now. Holy shit, they're bursting out of the ground. They are behind our lines right now.
to your bench, man.
I just started a new recording to do.
Yeah, I'll be there in just a moment. I'm just asking Viking to give me a shot over here on the left. I'll be down there in just a moment. I'm going to try and get some footage here.
Hey guys, the Marauder's still back there. I'm just letting you know, it's not being used. It's been back there.
What? Yeah, 1 second.
Where are you at?
Tower. The other one.
What? Oh, that one? Oh. There's no way I'm going to be able to get over there right now. Maybe I can. Hold on. Let me see if my gymnastics skills have come into play. Oh god, they did not. I only sprained my ankle. That's not that bad. Oh. My goodness, the beautiful plasma in the air, the sounds of death and agony all around us. Viewers, right now, as you can see, the war effort is dwindled very heavily, and the troopers that we've had on the front lines have decreased exponentially. And unfortunately, because of the numerous amounts of arachnids in the vicinity and plasma bugs, we've had a very heavy decrease in, my goodness. It looks like we might be getting some supplies back from command. Once again. There we go, sorry about that. It seems like we're getting some supplies from command right now, but unfortunately, evacuation is not coming for us quite yet. Command believes that despite the fact that the other 3 divisions have retreated and back to the boats, that we have a heavy purpose down here, and we are going to do a operation to see if we can secure some deeper intel on what went wrong, and if we can still make an impact here, because we've had a larger count of arachnid forces here than the other regions of Klendathu. But we're going to get down here, and we're going to see if we can get some dialogue in with some of the troopers on the lefternmost canyons. Oh my goodness. Viewers, right now, as you can see, the Marauder right now is taking on the arachnids. It seems to be smoking right now, and its hands burning heavily with an orange aura right now, looking like John Travolta from Pop Fiction, confused as to where his infantry support is that should be down there keeping him alive. These mechs are very vital. No, I said Pulp Fiction. Well, then why would you ask me if I did? If you knew the answer, why would you inquire with me as to if I did or didn't? That's counterintuitive.
Well, it didn't. So I'm saying, I'm gonna deploy a rally point at this base over on the left. Turn and shoot!
Look, they're coming from 020. We've got to push 020 and take out that hive. But I'm not. I don't
can't
have
push
any
with no
rockets.
resources.
Yeah,
exactly.
Don't worry, Command has delegated you the resources of propaganda
he's here now.
in the federal network.
Look at. There's been 3 landing attempts for supplies here, and not once has he got it down. So I don't want to hear shit. We need rockets. There's 2 hives over that hill to the north.
Put down an ammo bag.
Well, unfortunately, we've had some,
Alright, boys, we got rockets.
I would say minor setbacks, but realistically, these are major setbacks.
The media had to fund the rockets. Let's go. We gotta push that northern hill. Are we ready?
Well, no, the thing is we've had a lot of plasma bug fires you can see in the sky. Our dropships are being taken down by those relentless plasma bugs, and our logistical support on Klendathu has been severely compromised. How this impacts our operations on the ground is very severe.
We better get inside.
What other challenges are you facing in terms of supplies or reinforcements, or maybe even medical supplies? Thanks to our
all of the above.
All
we
of
need rockets to take out these.
How are you and your fellow comrades adapting to the situation and finding ways to overcome the logistical setbacks?
Ammo bags.
Ammo bags. Well, what happens when you run ammo bags?
Get
a shot of that hopper bug.
We run away and pray
there goes
for more
another
ammo
trooper
bags.
taken by the
Shit,
grasps
that's my
of
fucking
Archie.
squad leader. You see what we're dealing with? I hope he survives the fall. He did.
Oh, he is definitely
they never
dead.
do.
Oh my god.
Okay,
I
need troopers. We got to push that hive, or we're never gonna make it here. I've got rockets. I just need cover.
All right,
Just
come
need
along,
cover.
troopers. We're gonna go over here and get some shots. I need you to come here and help me get these hives taken out. We're gonna get some great footage, some great content.
Okay, here they come.
Look badass doing it. So right now we're joining.
Die, motherfucker!
Yeah, I would agree. So it seems like
On the
we've got a
left.
very small squad here. As I've mentioned, the division that we've initially dropped with has been compromised severely. So we are down to dwindling squads and cut leadership. The Iraqis have been taking a lot of our squad leaders.
I'm fucking
God, purgatory.
If we could secure this shit.
God
Oh
damn it.
Fall
We're
back,
down
fall
here.
back.
Fuck, my throat's dying. So we're still down here, viewers, and my vision went dark for just a moment, but I've been brought back into this purgatory. Hell, almost. Actually, if I was to be so bold. Jesus, they're trying to go straight for me. It seems to me like the Arachnids don't like media. Alright, so there's a hopper bug, viewers, as you can see. The troopers know how to deal with and handle these disgusting creatures that look like a string bean with wings. I absolutely hate the absolute
All right, let's do
hell
it. This
out
is our
of
chance.
disgusting monstrosities.
Come on,
thanks
come on,
to the leadership of this brave trooper here, who isn't even a squad leader, has managed to adapt to the loss of their commanding officers. Has shown complete and utter battle prowess down here on the front line. My goodness. Maybe I spoke too soon. Okay, we're gonna move back, cameraman. It's getting a little hectic
Don't give
right
up.
now. Oh,
Don't
shit.
give up.
Oh,
Oh.
God, they're dead, they're dead. Oh, God. Good work, cameraman. Keep getting that footage. Fantastic work.
Back to the walls, back to the walls.
Run, cameraman! Run for your life! Save the footage! It's more important than any of the troopers here!
Give me the wall.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, no! Ah! Oh, shit.
Reloading.
Save the camera operator. Don't worry, camera operator, I'll save you. I'll drag you back. So don't worry, viewers. I'm going to get this footage back up and operational real lickety-split. As you see, the situation is starting to mount in a very severe demeanor. And, cameraman, come here. Jesus. Bonnie's like a crumpled on the floor. Getting blood all over my outfit, my microphone, dunking all the equipment up. Oh, shit. Alright, I'll get you up. Why don't you don't... Viewers, this camera back up and operating at the moment. Oh, thank you, medic.
I see the fucking hive. I'm about to take it.
Alright, well, you're back and operational.
I'm reloading, kill these bugs.
So right now, there's a hopper bug that's about to take
Hopper,
that poor rocket trooper right now. And it was a very valiant effort to take it out with a rocket, but... Oh, shit! Oh, fuck! Oh, man, that was close. Water. I need some water. Oh, God.
I need ammo.
Oh, you need ammo? Yeah, I got you ammo. Hold on.
Yeah, right here. Out here.
I'm coming. Hold on.
I need one more.
I'm sorry for running, medic, but here you are. Here is your ammunition. I'm not sure why command requests me to have to carry ammo, but I have ammo there for you.
Shit.
So, viewers,
cover me.
Have you ever found yourself on the front lines of Klendathu? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, fuck! Jesus Christ! I'm dying, I'm bleeding. Oh, fuck! Oh, God, they're everywhere. They're busting through the walls. They're behind you, Angus! Oh
I don't
God,
have any bullets. I don't have any fucking bullets. You guys still got that ammo?
You have a knife.
Did you pick it back up? Yeah. Do you have a knife?
No. The ammo bag is still there. I can't pick it up once it's been deployed.
Command's coming in for once. Thank God. Okay, he took out one.
We're sending in orbital
supplies,
strike.
not a...
It seems like we managed to get
He missed.
Oh shit, never mind.
He missed.
Oh fuck! Oh, they're coming for me! Trooper, help me! Yeah, I think it's best to go back to the operation that we were at. Alright, Fish, try to get up to the Marauders, the two frontal Marauders up the, front of the battle. Which Marauder are you talking about?
That is my...
This...
It is I.
You stay there. This guy as well. Johnny's also wanting to get some, so we'll just get both of them, so get over here. We'll get a side shot. Stand here at the camera, and then we'll go and angle it up this way. Okay, so, okay, alright, actually, come over here.
Supply.
Get over here and face the camera towards the battle, and get the Marauders in the back, and then I'll get some dialogue with him in as well. So try to get some footage of them shooting while I'm talking to them as well. So, could you tell me, Marauders, what it's like to pilot the M11 Babar Marauder Mac? I've heard that we've gotten some upgrades on these prototypes.
Yes, the Federation budget
turn the light
has
on?
expanded exponentially for the War Machine. 1 second.
No,
Alright, we good?
Are you? Are you good?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm great. Thanks to the Marauder improvements, we now have cannons.
Right? Oh my God. What caliber
And they have
are
an
those?
artillery mode. At least 69, that's all I know.
69,
We
that's
have
an
an
unusual
artillery
number.
mode.
Oh my God, you can see the shells right there. That looks like mortars. They seem a little bit small for a caliber. How effective are they on the basic arachnid warrior bugs?
Usually one solid shot can take them out.
Can you tell me about the gauss on these, the miniguns or Gatling guns? I'm not sure the colloquialisms or terms for these. I've seen that they've had some improved caliber as well.
I don't know, actually. They didn't tell us. They just kind of stuck me in here without any training. I'm still wondering how to...
What do you mean no training?
They just stuck us in here.
What?
I meant the best training the Federation has to offer.
I mean, yes, that, yeah.
I have absolutely no idea what even happened.
Well, we can in a moment. I'm confused about the lack of piloting. I'm gonna ask that other Marauder mech as well, but like, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves in the presence of bravery and I guess enthusiasm, as these pilots here are piloting the mighty M11 Babar Marauder mechs. These contraptions with their impressive firepower and size are not for the faint of heart, and let's hope these pilots have steady ones, because truth be told, they seem a little rather untrained. As you can see, precision and finesse are not exactly their strong suits. Get it? It's like a pun.
I appreciate
but fear not,
words.
my dear viewers. What's up? Hello, guys. Well, that's fine. So, viewers, despite what they lack in training, they make up for in sheer determination and certain willingness to press any button within reach of their visual prowess, I guess. I'm not really sure. A minor setback. Okay, that pilot there seems to be shooting at nothing. He must have mistook the miniguns for a coffee dispenser. An easy mistake to make, I assure you. But hey, who needs an enemy when you have an over cracked up pilot with no training whatsoever? He's probably forklift certified, I'm sure. Yeah. Let's see if we can get a dialogue with the Marauder mech on the left side. Are you the same pilot that I interviewed earlier? Excuse me, Marauder. Hello? You, yes. Are you, is this one of the pilots that I just talked to? Okay, that's fine. So I've heard from the other Marauder pilots that a lot of them were untrained and unlicensed. Is that the same for you? Did they just throw you in an M11 Marauder mech? Okay, that's fine. Oh my god, I'm lagged. Oh my god, Marauder, you're letting arachnid troopers on the left side. There's a hopper bug. God, he's beelining it for somebody. Oh my god. Oh jeez, there's a loud cacophony of sound and chaos right now. The entire battlefield is getting completely out of control right now. But I'm gonna see if I can ask some of these troopers right now about the pilots. Because I'm a little concerned. Hey, so excuse me, troopers. I couldn't help but notice
you're gonna get hit by plasma.
a lot of these Marauder pilots of the M11 Bavor Marauder mechs have told me that they are unlicensed and just quote-unquote thrown into them. How do you feel about
Hey.
Oh my god!
Come get in the back.
Dude, what are you doing?
Load up, you'll get some great shots.
Yes, sir.
Get some great shots from back here. Get some great shots from the back of the Humvee here. Climb up.
Alright.
Climb aboard, my friend.
Well, I gotta get the cameraman in here, so you have to make room for him.
Can fit. Cameraman can fit. Oh, well, fuck it, I'll get out.
Alright, cameraman, get next to me and sit down here.
Get down there, cameraman. Get in the trunk or you're
ready.
gonna fall out. It's a little bumpy.
God.
Make sure you crouch down and hunker down.
Are you guys ready?
There you go.
Are you ready?
Alright, there you go. Yeah, it's probably fine. Right now, viewers, we're on the back of some old pre-hegemonial war vehicle. It seems like a pile of shit.
Moving so much.
It's very jittery and garbage.
Mr. Cooper.
Down back there.
No, the server.
Anyway, so viewers, right now, we're riding in the back of this vehicle that's built like a hunk of junk. It seems to be enough for a gun emplacement on the front, but I recall from a lot of stories back when I was researching in the history books about this vehicle. It's called a, alright, we're gonna hop off. It's not working. It's called a Humvee. We weren't moving. It's called a Humvee. It's also a pilot back then as well. Don't worry, I'm not trained like the mobile infantry. I don't get the same as you. I'm a journalist.
Oh, fuck. It was working earlier.
You sure you don't want to ride?
Don't worry. Yes, I'm sure.
I got this.
My throat is dying. Viewers, right now I feel like I'm smoking a bit. Oh my god, get a shot of that. The hopper bug right there is just taking out that Jeep.
Literally by a hopper.
Alright, it's just kind of floating there. It's like teabagging his body. It's very unusual. Excuse me, troopers. You there. You're a marksman. How do you feel about being a marksman? What's this scope like? It's a very unusual scope. Looks like a toilet plunger. Can you tell me about what the scope is built for? Why does it look like that?
Make me see good.
Makes you see good. Interesting. Well, what do you see good with?
Hold up.
What do you usually shoot for? Did they teach you to train and aim for a specific type of enemy, or you just shoot everything wildly? It's fascinating to me because a lot of these weapons don't come with sights or anything like that, so it's kind of unusual that you would be given one, especially considering that this is normally an automatic weapon. Okay, I think that this trooper may not have passed his psych exam. He seems a little bit quiet. Alright, we're gonna go move up here and get some dialogue and footage with the guys up the fucking front. Jesus. Oh, God, my throat's dying. So right now, viewers, we are back on the front lines, and oh my goodness.
The wounded don't really understand how the medic.
So right now, viewers, as you can see, we have pushed through into Klendathu. It's amazing that we've managed to push this far because I've heard that we've had, as I've said, an evacuation in different quadrants of this region right now. Fortunately, we've managed to push through here with the division that has the untrained and unlicensed M11 M11 Babar Marauder mechs. It's interesting to me that we'd be sending in such untrained people with such expensive pieces of equipment, but I am not an officer or a tactician, so I do not judge or criticize the Federation. And it seems like we've got some arachnids that are starting to flank from behind us right now. Hopefully that trooper that's down there alone by himself will notice this, but there's nothing I can do from here right now to warn him. My God. And it seems like he is now down. Alright, let's get up here and see if I can get a little bit of a breather. If you want, get up in the tower or go around and just get shots of people or asking questions. I'm gonna get some water. Yeah, go ahead, do what you need to do. I just want to get some water. My throat's dying. Sorry, could you say that in squad chat? Kind of hard to hear local chat. Actually, you know, I'll let you know when to tell me because the squad teams are just talking a lot. Okay, take your time. Oh God, we got a long ways to go. Alright, take your time, let me know when you're back.
We're going back to the base of rats. We're gonna just sit there for a moment. Yeah, give me a second, I gotta respawn. Sure. M11 Babars.
Alright, I'm ready. I've never seen that before. Zoom in and zoom out. I would assume. Oh, yeah, whenever you run, that's just because it's like clipping in our face. It's been like that for a while. Alright. So viewers, right now we are trying to run up to the front lines. We've got a few hives that are in the back lines right now, but right now we're in the treacherous canyons of Klendathu, where our brave troopers have pushed deep into the heart of the Arachnid territory. Despite the massacres suffered by other divisions on other parts of the planet, our team has showed unparalleled tenacity, crushing the Arachnid resistance with every step. Right now, as you can see, the Marauders are pushing down into the canyons to take out some of the remaining hives so we can secure a foothold down here. And look at them, my friend. These troopers, the epitome of courage. Alright, we are hearing reports that your Marauders are about to go down. Oh, shit. Hey, Marauder, that plasma almost fucking decked you a moment ago if you were behind any further. My goodness. So, my friends, these troopers are holding the line against the relentless onslaught of the Arachnids right now. And they've set up these forward posts as bastions of freedom. Secure points from which we can strike fear into the hearts of those eight-legged, well, I guess they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, they got a lot of legs. More than two-legged creatures. They're disgusting anyway. But these troopers, I'm going to talk to you viewers through the squad chat until I can come back up here with the viewers so you can get a full, perfect audio that's crisp. So these down here
armed with their trusty rifles and grenades, stand as the vanguards of our fight. Oh my god. Oh Jesus, there's plasma and explosions going on right now. It's echoing through the canyons up here. The reverberations are bouncing amongst the rocks. It's very loud and horrifying to say the least. But these troopers down here, with every shot that they fire, they are sending a message to the Arachnids that you will not conquer us, Archie. A beautiful statement by these beautiful mobile infantry service members and fleet. It's important to acknowledge the fleet and their contributions to the war as well, even though they sit up there in their chairs, just pushing pencils and buttons.
All right, fantastic. We finally made it up here to the front lines. Excuse me, medic.
Yeah.
I see you patching up that trooper there. What is the casualty rate looking like for a lot of the troopers down here? I've seen that our numbers have decreased from the initial waves that we've dropped down here.
Oh, well, I don't know if we actually casualty rate to the people back home. I don't think they want to know, but it's in the thousands. No, it's in the 100,000s. About 500,000, I'd say, right now, casualties.
Is it kill them all! Oh my god, the waves of arachnids are really swarming in right now. Oh my god, the trooper's dead. Medic, do you think he's alive? He's pointing at something.
Maybe. Yeah, no, he's fine.
Let's go. Keep up the push.
Excuse me, trooper, can you tell me what it was like to see the black blanket and embrace of darkness and death? What did you see?
Guard that marauder. Let's go. You can't stand around. If you have a gun, move up. Cover that marauder. Bug City's
What
waiting.
did you see?
Hot dog ads ready to go.
Come in.
Go.
Just nothing. That's what we want to bring for Archie. Archie deserves nothing but nothingness and emptiness. And that's what we are trying to procure for those disgusting monstrosities. Disgusting, awful creatures. Out of character really quick, Ewok. Do you still want to do some footage or sometime later?
Yeah, I'm getting kind of worn out. This has been a long-ass match.
What?
So, yeah, later on.
All right. So we've been witnessing the intense battles taking place here in the canyons of Klendathu, and the casualty rates seem to be staggering. Oh shit!
Remain calm, sir. You're gonna be okay.
$500.
Oh god, I'm alive.
Federation Finest is here.
Where's my camera operator?
Thank God. He's dead.
I can't. Black darkness.
Who wants a glow-in-the-dark flashlight?
So, folks, it seems like I had a little bit of a run-in with an arachnid pincer back there, but no worries. Thanks to the skill and quick thinking of my cameraman and these medics, I'm back on my feet, ready to bring you the latest updates on the front lines. You know, it's moments like these that remind us of the sheer determination and resilience of our troopers and medics. Excuse me. So, medics facing unimaginable dangers, and we bounce back like nothing ever happened, and that's a very beautiful prowess. But how do you truly feel about the war effort? You feel about Klendathu? And I'm fine.
Well,
let's go around.
How I feel about this, I don't think because I'm just trying to keep people alive, that's all I'm trying to do.
Sorry, what was that, medic? I was, interrupted.
I don't know how I feel, I'm just trying to keep people alive. So I'm not really thinking right now, to be honest.
Have you had great success?
No, 95% failure. 5%.
Yeah, I thought so. I mean, I feel like as soon as you're split. Oh my god, that trooper was just taken away. Get a shot of that cameraman.
Oh, shit.
As you can see, oh my god, he's alive. Oh, he's dead. Alright, you got this, medic. Alright, we're gonna head back over here in the front lines. He's probably dead, though. His spine's probably collapsed and his lungs are shattered and split. I wouldn't risk it.
96%.
Right. Yes, sir. Yes. There's a way for them to put their rifles down at rest, but I don't know what key that is, or if that's just them still. So right now, it seems like we managed to successfully clear out these hives from these canyons. Right now, we're putting with the remaining forces that we have on the front lines, but as you've seen, we are not down here with the same amount of numbers that we've had from the initial waves that have been dropped down here. And as you tell from the glowing aura of danger and death in the skies right now, we've had... is there anybody driving this?
Mount up, let's go, we gotta go. 100
Alright, let's get in. You need to turn off the screenshot mode. It's a weird bug. Oh shit. We need to go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Oh shit.
Dismount. Right,
We missed.
Viewers, I'm gonna run for my fucking life. Irish, are you still alive?
Yep.
What?
30 seconds right there on that flare. Rockets, grenades, everything.
Getting you open.
Don't worry, Potato will save us. It's the medic from earlier.
You're gonna be part with 5%.
Yeah. Now let's get back to business, viewers.
And your cameraman.
So I'm gonna be in the, I'm gonna be standing in the dropship out here.
Alright. Where's the hive? Where are they coming from?
I don't know what you're saying. Do you speak sign language? Maybe you have psychosis. Are you trying to communicate? Do you understand what they're saying to me? They're like doing some weird like dance moves. They've like opened up a can of booty bop or something. I don't really understand what he's doing. Delusional troopers. Unfortunately, this is the aftermath of surviving troopers who have watched their comrades be ripped in half and thrown on the ground like a exploded. Oh shit! Oh my god, the trooper is still alive. I'm amazed. Tell me, how does it feel to almost be decapitated? I would recommend that you either change your input or increase the volume. I don't know if that's... Is that Blazer? I can't see his name. I have my stuff turned off.
It's Blazer.
Blazer, I would recommend that you change your input to a different input voice thing, or change the volume to your input to a higher level, because I have my volume set to 200% for voice communication, and my settings for set and effects turned down to 2. So it would definitely be on your... Yeah, and I can see that you're trying to communicate because your voice system is coming up. I will give you an opportunity to fix that, but if it doesn't work, that's perfectly fine. Alright, so, thank you for doing your part. That's perfectly fine. Maybe we'll see you later on in the front lines. But I'm going to see about getting some dialogue with some of the troopers who are a little bit more par on speaking. I'm sorry about that time you were thrown by the arachnids and your testicle exploded like a zit on the sand. I'm sorry to hear that. We're going to go to the front lines and get some dialogue in really quick, viewers, so just give me... Oh my god. It's, let me get a shot that's... What, left here? Right here. Oh, hello, what's up, trooper?
Hello.
Tell me, how does it feel to be fighting for the Federation on the front lines of Klendathu? Oh, ah! Oh my god, I almost died there. Alright, so, what happened to that trooper? Where's he at? I have no idea. Did he die?
Run away.
Okay, so viewers, I've been your war correspondent, Cobalt Cooper, voice of the trooper, here to provide you the information of the Federation on the front lines of Klendathu. And as you can see, the situation is becoming increasingly dangerous. But I'm going to sign off, and we will be back to you viewers very soon, momentarily, once we get some words from our higher-ups on the situation on other... Okay. Take care, viewers. We're going to cut the commercial. So, viewers, we're going to talk about our other sponsor here on the front lines of Klendathu. Have you ever found yourself parched and in need of hydration in the heat of battle? Introducing the all-new Battle Blast water bottle, the ultimate companion for the brave warriors of the Federation. Designed with the advanced features and demands of combat, the Battle Blast water bottle is made from ultra-durable shatterproof material, ensuring that it withstands even the most intense arachnid mandibles in combat. Oh, shit! Ah! Alright, you can stop recording now. I think that's good. Man, my fucking throat is dying after a while. Dude, it's fucking so much work. Yeah, no, it's a lot of work. It fucking really kills my throat to do it for a while, though, especially screaming and